Whoa. Wow. Oh my gosh. When I get an ad on my own stream. Crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. Hey, everyone. Dude, I am so upset. I'm actually so mad. Ugh. My god. I'm so upset. Doctor was 50 minutes late. And, like... like, my appointment was scheduled later than normal. Well, not later than they told me. I looked at the stupid app that they said, where it's like, oh yeah, like this is where you can see all of your appointments, and it's always kept up to date. I looked on the app and it was still at the old time. So like I had no hope. I really did. I really did not have any hope. Hey everyone, how's it going? So I'm going to stream for as long as I can now. I'm so sorry for being late. I'm also like I'm having lunch because I really thought I would have time to eat food before this, but I don't. So I got leftover pizza and I got uh Frost Glacier Cherry Gatorade. And so if you hear me eating, that's because I'm eating, okay? Everyone get that? I'm so sorry for those of you that are in like bad time zones for this and have been waiting. I'm really sorry. Oh my god. I was so hungry. All right. Hello, Orange and Orange and Wario Land. They're both here. Excellent. So, really quickly, because I don't want to waste that much time, I'm just going to talk about what I'm doing. So, about like maybe like a month or so ago, I don't know exactly how long, but I asked Wario Land and Orange and Orange in my Discord server if they could make a document for me that compiled basically like every little thing that I may or may not have gotten wrong or forgot to include over the course of the Uno Amalgam Chemicards project. So, and in response, they gave me a oh, it must not have all loaded yet. This is like an 80-page document. They made an 80-page document for me. So um I hope this demonstrates that I'm not a perfect person and neither is anyone, okay? So what I'm going to be doing during this stream is I'm going to be just reading this document mostly, but I want to read the document, and then if there's anything that I think in the document needs to be corrected, which I think there will be a lot that needs to be corrected, I will go ahead and correct that in the rules doc, okay? And in the meantime, we're just gonna try and have some fun and like talk about whatever. Who would make an 80-page document for this? This is a huge project. I want everyone to understand like this project is so big, and this is another reason, another aspect of it that is really big. Yeah, Wario, here you go, selling yourself short again. Like for real, it like you have contributed so much to this project, and just because Orange may have more stuff in this document does not mean that like you have not contributed that much. Because holy crap, yeah, these two people, Orange and Wario, they're like MVPs of this community. I don't know where I would be without their documents and their help. And so this stream is also a thank you to them. But I'm probably gonna have to do a second stream on this, alright? I'll get as far as I can today. I got 2 hours. Let's make it happen. All right. So here's the start of the doc. We got Uno Amalgam mistake time document by these lovely people that I already mentioned. Yeah. So yeah, talking about whatever I'm addressing, but with these streams I'll be addressing everything. But I might only bring up a few of these in the next episode, or I might just say like, hey, um go watch this stream if you're interested to see what got fixed. Otherwise, don't worry about it and just read the final rulebook when it gets released, sort of thing. Um yeah, and some of these things are not technically mistakes. Yeah, there's a few things where like I've reworked stuff or like we'll get there when we get there. All right, simply we will get there. All right, here we go. Uno Mobile. Okay, so this is the first version of the Wild Trick card, the one that was in specifically Uno Mobile and not Uno Wonder. They have the same graphics and stuff, but they are different. Oh, I got pepperoni pizza. Oh my gosh, I did not realize how hungry I was. Oh my gosh. Okay. And so, the description of this card should clarify that if you are hit by any draw until effect while the draw pile is cursed, you must resolve the wild trick curse first, which is draw 3 cards, before resolving the draw until effect. Alright, so going down to the wild trick portion. Oh, no, that's not it. Not Typhon's trick. Not trick or treat. Trick. This is the original trick here. Yep, yeah. So this is the new version of the trick from Uno Wonder or Uno to Go, whatever you want to call it. This is the one that we're talking about right here. So yeah, so when you play this card, you rotate it so that the card sticks out to, yeah, I already, yeah, that's just a visual identifier that this is in the pile, and the pile is now cursed. The next player who draws cards from the draw pile for any reason must draw an additional 3 cards. Once this has occurred, the draw pile is no longer cursed. Okay, so I'm just going to, I need my phone. Where's my phone? So one thing that I'm not going to do on this stream is I'm not going to actually adjust the real cards themselves. Um, I'm not going to edit the real cards themselves, but I am going to make a note of which cards I need to effectively remake the text for. And that will just go for like um anything that like this, where it's like I need to add a clause to it or something like that, or just edit it in some way. So I'm just making a note on my phone: cards that need edit, and then I'm putting the trick card from Uno Mobile, otherwise known as the original Wild Trick. So yeah, so yeah, the first thing, so if it's a draw and tell effect, the 3 cards from the trick need to be drawn before the draw and tell. And I don't see a reason not to include that. I'm afraid there may be a mass of cards to edit. Ooh, that was really good. Yeah. So I'm just going to add that clause right to the end of this. So of this effect. So if you are drawing cards from a draw until effect. That's kind of specific. I'm going to probably have to word that differently in the actual card, but that'll be something I'll get to later. Like I said, when I actually edit the real cards, if you're drawing cards from a draw until effect, you must resolve this curse first, and then draw until. So we got that. That's the first aspect of it. It's crazy that Wario found this. Yeah, Wario found this. I mean, it must have taken a crazy amount of play testing to find the things like this that are this specific. So, secondly, this card has an extra quirk to it. If on your turn you are unable to play a card and you instead draw from the draw pile, or even if you choose to draw from the draw pile on purpose, and you trigger the trick curse, then not only are you forced to draw 3 additional cards, but you also lose your turn. Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting. that is that is crazy, actually. And so you lose your turn, and yeah, and you do not get to play any of those cards on that turn. So even if you were to draw a card that you got a proper match, it wouldn't work because of the trick. That's kind of crazy. So, okay. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, the only difference between Uno Mobiles and Uno Wonders cards is that the Mobiles version doesn't trigger for the Forget Uno penalty, which you already documented. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to copy this text into the new Uno to go trick as well. That's cool. All right. But yeah. So yeah. So if you're unable, yeah, if you are unable to specifically, yeah, if you are unable to play a card and you instead draw a card from the draw pile, is play a card, instead draw a card as your action, or if you choose to draw a card as your action, your turn is skipped, and you may not play any of the cards you drew that turn. Okay, so I'm copying this. No, not that part. Not that part. I already did. Man, this is the consequences of having a digital effect. Like, man, these digital ones, they have the most stuff on them for sure. That and multi-outcome dice effects. All right, what else is going on? As drawing from the draw pile. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If the draw pile is cursed, oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, so this is just, yeah, restating a different context. Yeah. If you were hit by the draw and tell mechanic, blah, 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 blah. If you were on your turn and you don't play a card, curse does not trigger if you draw cards for, yeah. Yep. 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 Okay. Cool. All right, chat. That was one card. and you know, on the real card, on the real Chemacards card, I'm going to have to condense that text quite a bit. The Wild Trick card and the Wild Trick Uno to go version of that same card, they are they're still really wordy. I mean, they're really wordy in the rules doc, but they're still really wordy even after I've condensed them by quite a bit. And so like I'm going to have to do the same thing with that text, and hopefully it's still legible. If it gets to the point where like something in these digital versions where it makes it so ultra specific that what should be a simple effect turns into like a indistinguishable piece of static on the card. Um so yeah, that might be a problem. I might have to address later. All right, moving on. Next, so we got the new game mode. Okay, Wario, I have a question for you. Was this game mode made post phase one? Like, did it release post phase one, or is this something that just like either wasn't documented, or I missed, or you missed, or someone missed? Like, or is this something that got added like later in the game's lifespan? Because like I think I might need to come to a verdict on what I like during this stream. I definitely need to come to a verdict of what I do with um what I do with things that have been added to Uno video games that I've already added to the amalgam. I need to come to a verdict on that some point in this stream. Oh no, my pizza slices are sticking together. Please, no. It was already in phase one, but you skipped it, and I asked you to reconsider. Okay. So, okay. Okay, let's see. Game mode requires 4 players exactly, split into 2v2 teams. Teammates sit across the table, but they can see each other's hands. They earn the amount of points equal to the combined total. Oh boy, okay. Oh my gosh, you even have a diagram here of how this could work. Oh, Goose. Oh, Goose is Goose is in this document. Okay, so Goose came up with something like this. Wow. The two teammates sit next to each other on the same side of the table. The turn order is not clockwise or counterclockwise, but instead depending on the player number cards. Oh wow. Okay, so reverse effects change the order. In this screenshot, yep. However, turn order is so one. It would go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd make a zigzag across the table. Selling a card should include it. It's similar to side, but it changes the order and therefore changes strategies. Because the seating arrangement is pretty integral to this game mode, just that this game mode has its own general rule where any effects that force you to change seats are nullified. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so generally, yeah. Okay. So it's like 2v, it's like uh let me look at my game modes. There's I have 2-player teams mode and side to side mode. Right. And then this one is specifically for 4 players, and it is in a zigzag, and you sit across the table in theory from your partner. Interesting. I do think that this can get added, especially since especially since it wouldn't add any new cards. It would not add any new cards, so basically what this would do is just take up a little bit more space in the final rulebook. And it offers more team variety games, which I do enjoy. Because there are cards in the game that specifically deal with teams. So yeah, I think this can go in. I think this can just get like implemented straight up. So 2v2 mode is what it's called. I'm gonna I'm gonna put that in. I'm putting that in right now. I don't see why not. Oop, nope. What was that? 2v2 mode. And I'm just gonna copy your text for now. Do 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 do. Yeah, there we go. This is so official. Look at this. All right. Oh, I can't just be funny. I'm using Arial 8-point font. All right. All right. 2v2 mode going in. So two teammates do this. I'm gonna have that in there too. I'll paste that in. I probably should have probably should have thought this through a little bit more. But you know what? This is a huge time saver because oh, whoa. I didn't know I could do that. Whoa, that's okay. All right, that's pretty crazy. I didn't know I could do that. I have this fancy new computer. This is such a time saver for real. Boom, 2v2 mode. And then yeah, this diagram obviously I'll have access to this doc, so I'll be able to really describe it out all nice in the final rulebook. I'm thinking about a pizza. Ah, yeah. This. Any effects that do this are nullified. I agree with that because that would ruin the game. Any effects that force you to change seats are nullified. Good forethought there. Good forethought for sure, because I probably wouldn't have thought of that. Okay. And so, and then the same thing in the side-to-side game mode, which, yeah, sure, yeah. With how similar they are, it makes sense. It makes sense to just have that as an extra thing in there. Okay, so should regular discard all and double discard all be considered to match by symbol? I don't know. Maybe. Well, because if let's say that the discard all says something like, because like it's not like this is a wild discard all. This is the regular discard all, which is placed on a single color, and then the double discard all, which is placed on a double color card. So if the effect was just universal and it said something like, oh, like discard all cards in your hand that match the color or colors of this card, like then it would be fine, and I think it would be able to have a matching symbol there. So like let me go to discard color real quick, or discard all maybe. Are they different? When you play this card, you discard all colors in the match the discard color card in any order without triggering effects. Yada yada. What else is here? Yep, discard color, discard color, discard color. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for. Okay, so this we can just change this, and I'm gonna make a note on my phone. Discard color normal, not wild. Making a note on my phone there. So you discard all cards in your hand that match the color or colors. There we go. Paste without formatting? Control Shift V? What the heck? Oh hey, it's Benji. Hey Benji, how you doing? Everyone, this is one of the people in the Uno, but there are 32 colors video. Everyone say hi. In this case, I'm talking about the one where you roll a d10. Oh, the one where you roll the d10 to match a color. Okay, well this is something that needed fixing anyway. I remember seeing something about this. The one where you roll the d10. Yeah, but which one are you talking about? What's the name of the effect? Not the experiment card. Not the tsunami. Not the Tinkerbell. Not. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Here we go. Wild discard all one color. When you play this card, roll the d10 to select a color. Discard cards in your hand that match the color you rolled on top of this card without triggering effects. That one? Streamer doesn't know about Control Shift V. What do you mean? Oh, it pays. Oh, yeah, it pays without formatting. Haha. I didn't know that was a thing. Mixing things up. I'm not talking about Wonder's double color. I'm talking about the reworked double discard all. The double discard all. Ah ha 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 ha. Double discard. Double discard all. When you play this card, you roll the d10 to select the color. If you roll a card that matches this card, roll again until you get a different color. Discard all cards from your hand that match the color you rolled in any order without triggering effects in a stack. Then discard all cards in your hand that match the color this card. Okay. So what? Oh, that and this be considered the same symbol? No. Surely not. No way, really? Those two things be considered the same? I don't think so. Oh, hey, what's up, Daily Massive Cards News? Thank you for the $5.22 of, is that New Zealand dollars? If you could use Control Shift V, it's it could crash your computer. Be careful. Right. Are we still talking about 2v2? No, we're talking about specifically this effect. I really don't think. Whoa! Hello? You're both here in the document with me. Yeah, that one? No. They do such dramatically different things. I really don't think it would have been it. I always wanted to call this Uno Amalgam, basically. Streamer, you missed DNA's streamer anyway. I'm at work right now. Zombie, thanks for the $5. Okay, so new content got added in Uno Mobile. There are more new mechanics added in game updates documented in your Phase 2 doc, Wario. Oh, so here's the thing. And I really need to make a decision about this right now, basically, because we have Uno Mobile getting updates, and apparently Ubisoft Uno is still kicking around. It's still getting updates. It just got like the new Uno No Mercy game added to it. And apparently there's some slight differences there or something. But like either way, that's like two digital Uno games that are getting updates. I've already added both of them. Like I already added both of them to the amalgam. Like they're both represented, so to speak. I mean, Ubisoft Uno has a ton of representation, so I'm probably gonna have to. I mean, I'm gonna have to talk about the No Mercy expansion in Ubisoft Uno specifically at some point. But when it comes to extra content from a game like Uno Mobile, which already has a lot of representation in it, it's like it's got double colors, it's got trick, it's got the tsunami or the twister card, whatever it is. Um, it already has much more representation than most, right? So the real question is like, do we go back? Do we go back and add that? And like in this I'm talking like for base amalgam, right? And I don't know if it is. I don't want to be like uh like if the content was in the game before I covered it originally and I just missed it, or before phase 1 ended, I guess, then it's like then I can understand going back and adding it in. Like, so, like I know Wario has been documenting the boss fights in Uno Wonder, um, recently, and like I could see those getting added because they were part of the base game, if I'm not mistaken. But, um, but when it comes to like stuff that they're adding, like new content, I want to say just let's save it. Let's save it for expansions. Like le- like I don't want to like linger on specific. And maybe this is biased because I have a kind of a grudge against Uno Wonder for being like in a microtransaction riddled AI slop fest, but I think we should just save it. I think we should save like DLC stuff like that for expansions. Does that make sense? So let's save this. Let's save the new content. Um, didn't I do that? Yep, right here. Uno to Go and Uno Wonder, they're the same game. I have them both listed in the same place because they're the same. I know Uno to Go is like a prelude to Uno Wonder, basically, but they are the same game. You can call them whatever. I put them both there. Except I'm gonna also, yeah, yep. So this one's already addressed. The trick card, right? The trick card with the forgetting to say Uno. We already addressed that with the Uno to Go version specifically. Um, Wait, do I actually not have it written here? What? Huh. Wait a minute. Yeah. Another problem that could come up for live service Uno is what happens when effects change retroactively. So true, Benji Menji. So true. Mm-hmm. If any of these effects change retroactively, I'm not changing it. I'm not going to change it post-production. So there we go. Oh, yeah. No, it's up here. Thanks, guys. So we got the trick card covered. Wild draw color. Card is actually already in the game. Yep, okay. But it was skipped over. Its effect is unique, therefore it probably deserves base camel cards. Yeah, okay. Okay. Except that the person playing the card chooses the color to draw until instead of the targeted player. Okay. All right. So we got like so we have a color roulette with extra stuff going on. So yeah, okay. Color roulette, but we got like a slight difference and that makes it unique. You know, that's probably why I skipped over it because I thought, man, Uno Wonder sure does have a lot of representation. Do we need another color roulette simile? Do we really need anything else from this AI slop fest? But you know, I can't deny the mechanics part. I think that Uno Wonder has done a really good job with its mechanics specifically. I don't see why not. I don't see why I can't add this. So the wild draw color for wild draw color for Uno to go. Uno Wonder specifically. Wild draw color Uno to go. Symbol. So let's just grab color roulette and paste it in. I can't spell color roulette, apparently. Color roulette. Here we go. Okay. So, yep, we got this. Boink. We grab color roulette. We bring it down here. So it is the only difference is that the person playing the card chooses a color. All right. So, when you play this card, pick a color. Who is texting me? Oh my gosh. Hello. When you play this card, pick a color, then one by one, the next player must publicly reveal the top card from the draw pile until they get that color. All revealed cards go into their hand. Wild cards don't count, yada yada. Afterwards, they lose their turn. But what else is going on with it here? Because it looks like there's actually more. This effect can be reflected, in which case the person who reflected the effect chooses the color. Yeah, I think that I think that's intuitive. Well, maybe it's not intuitive actually. Oh god. Oh no. No, so true. Man, I think okay, I'm going to have to include this clause because that's yeah, because of how it works. Ah, man. All right, let's see if Control Shift V is a thing. Oh, that's crazy. Thanks. If you go out with this card, the effect does not trigger. What? What do you mean? how can the effect how can the effect knock you out but also not trigger? Oh wait, no, if you go out as in it's your last card, not you're eliminated, you go out. So if you play this card as your last card, the effect does not trigger. Okay. Yeah. So all right. Okay. All right. I'm dumb, but it's okay. And there's look at these edge cases. So this is actually way different. This is way different from the other one. This is worthy of inclusion here. So yeah. Uh I'm yeah, I mean I'm taking that in team rally mode. If you go out with this card, but it doesn't end the round due to your teammate not yet going out, then this effect still activates. Wow. Dude. Even though Uno teams and presumably Uno under software. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. It would be nice to future proof the project. So if this card ends the round, then its effect does not trigger. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, so true. That's the best way to just condense all this. Yeah. So if playing this card ends the round, then this effect does not trigger. I enjoy that very much. I'm just gonna take that. um control shift V. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, guys. I didn't expect contract vocabulary in the rules, but here we are. You guys have no idea. For the last week, I have been proofreading cards that I have already made. Like they're already completed. And I've been able to like condense so many cards. It's crazy. Like think about this, right? So if there's a card that says something like in the rules doc right now, if there's a card that says something like when you play this card, discard all cards of this color on top of this card. Instead of saying on top of this card, I can just say here because the card is already there. So if I say here, it's like discard all cards of that color here, as in right where that card is. But now I need to go back and I need to change I need to change every single instance, or not every single instance, but the majority of instances of the phrase on top of this card to say here, or in other cases, there instead. And then I need to reformat the card. And I need to do that individually for every single card because every single card has unique formatting. So this is what my life has been for a long time, and I need you to understand that this is a ton of work I'm doing. So I hope you appreciate it. Just kidding. I know you guys are appreciative and patient, and I really appreciate you guys for waiting for me to get all this crap done. I really want to have it done Q1 this year, or the prototype anyway. Um, okay, what's going on with the Wild Punch? The Wild Punch can also reflect the new Wild Honeybee cards. Oh. Even the Wild Honeybee card itself is not added to basic camera cards. There are already A number of effects that give cards to another player. You're kidding me. Basically, the Wild Punch should reflect not only draw cards effects, but also give cards to opponents' effects. If you play this card to reflect an effect. Okay. Oh, wait, okay, okay. All right. So, yeah. Okay, with this. Yeah, this is the universal change that needs to be made without worrying as much about the honeybee card getting added earlier. I mean, later. Because honeybee I'm saving for expansions. But yeah. Okay, so this is the punch symbol here. This card functions like a normal wild card, but if another player plays a draw card or draw stacked against you, and reflect draw card or draw stack back at the other player. If a draw card or stack is reflected on you using this effect, continue the stack. Yeah, okay. Okay, so basically just adding a clause in here that says, like, yeah, it, or if any opponent gives you cards from an effect, you know. Or if an effect gives you cards from another source, I'm going to say, to just be ultra generic, because I don't think it would, like, giving cards isn't specifically limited to player hands. If you from another source, you can play this card in response to invert the current turn order and reflect the draw card or draw stack or given cards back at the other player. And now I need to make a note of this. Did I make a note of the other one? This I did not. I did not. Wait. Yeah, so there's a new, oh, that's a new card though. So yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll add that later. Whoops. Okay, so then we got punch got changed. So then additionally, if you play this card to reflect an effect with a choose a color element, then you get to pick the card. Wow. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. No, that makes this card even crazier, actually. I'm just gonna take that. I'm just gonna take that right here. Control Shift V. Yep. Pretty cool. That's new functionality on this card. Where's the wild card slap rule? Yeah, yeah. That's a that one isn't real. Wild Parrot. What's going on with Parrot? If this playing, oh, you edited this doc in real time, didn't you? That's pretty cool. All right. Where's my parrot at? Isn't it around here? Maybe not. I'll control F it. Parrot here. That's cool. Oh no, I didn't. I haven't learned a thing, chat. I haven't learned a thing. We are not doing the wheel this stream. I'm busy. I'm talking about important topics. I'm sorry if this is, like, not stimulating enough for you, but this is what game design is like. So in Uno Wonder, the discard all, in Uno Wonder, the regular discard all and the double discard all and the wild discard all are all considered matching by symbol. This is what I was talking about earlier. Yes. They all match by symbol, but they're all on different things, so it means different things. Blah, 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 blah. It means different things. I think the only thing about this, I think that this is the main problem, right? The wild card is the main problem because this one it could just be like discard the color or colors of this card and then you get rid of them. But this one is different because it's a wild card and it's not meant to just get rid of all the wild cards in your hand. You're meant to choose a color and then get rid of all of those cards. So this is a different effect. And for the sake of Chemicard's consistency, I'm probably going to keep it that way. I'm pretty sure I already have it that way. And after I make the change to these cards, then it'll be fixed effectively. But this is a different effect. It is than these. They should not match, and they won't match. They will not match, simply. Look in chat. What am I looking in chat for? But we need more matching symbols? Dude. there there are so many matching symbols. Uh Symbols should probably have their effects disconnected from symbols? No. No, no, no. Every unique effect needs a unique symbol. Every unique effect needs a unique symbol, but then also every unique symbol and effect needs a unique number dedicated to it. No matter like how small the difference is or whether they're meant to match or not. In the context of Chemicards, like in the context of this game, in context of Uno Wonder, obviously these match. But when they're brought into the context of Chemicards, they will not, because this one will be different than these two. And that's fine because that's just how Chemicards works, and that's how most versions of Uno work. But Uno Wonder is really funny. Losing it a little bit. There needs to be, you know, oh no, no, no. I don't think so. I don't think this part is necessary. I think it's just in the context of Chemicards, these won't match because they will be different symbols. I don't want to like make an exception for this because if we make an exception for this, then we might have problems further down the line. Oh yeah, and Uno Wonder, same thing. Same thing. We're not worrying about that. Um Moving on to Ubisoft Uno Rabbids. We're going back to Uno Rabbids. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to talk about the hurry up card. Just kidding. Explosive results card. Through testing, I have found this card to be pretty much mechanically identical to the wild trick in Uno to go. Therefore, explosive results can actually be removed from the amalgam entirely. Thankfully, Rabbids DLC is still represented. Yeah, of course it is. What? Are you for real? Explosive results. But from that point on, if another player is forced to draw cards for any reason, must also draw 3 additional cards. This card is slip property into place. Multiple effects are forced only the next player in the turn order. If this effect has resolved, place this card at the bottom of the pile. Are you sure? If you are forced to draw until you draw 3. Oh my gosh, wait, no, you're right. No, I think you're. Oh my gosh, really? Do we just get to remove explosive results from everything? Yeah, I mean, I wrote things down differently, obviously, because this one was written way earlier in the series than the other one. But yeah, just like reading through this, like, yeah, this is exactly the same, isn't it? Like, mechanically, in essence, coming through to represent Uno Rabbids. That's pretty nice. All right. Delete explosive results. Maybe I can reuse that card art that I made for it at some point. But yeah, let's get rid of it. That's one less card in the game, dude. Or one less side of a card in the game. Wow, that's crazy. Good one. Good find. I never would have predicted that anything would exactly match that. Hurry up card can be done if the next player. No, the hurry up card cannot be done. Do not be deceived. I have received hundreds of suggestions, literal hundreds of suggestions for hurry up, and it will never work unless you have the computer that actually does it for you in Uno Rabbids, or you have a specialized game component that does the things for you. So no, don't even be like, oh, it's so easy. It's so easy to add it. No, it's not. It's not. I can assure you it's not. Moving on. Super light Uno, PS2 Japan from 2000. This version was eliminated, however, its gameplay structure is essentially a brand new game mode. Because Chemicards already has a lives system, it might be better to have this system rebranded and changing the live system going from 3 to 0 into a strikes system going up from a 0 to 3. This would use consistent terminology with the strikes from the elimination game mode. This is the new game mode. Okay, at the end of each round, each player counts the combined point values of the cards left in their hand. The player with the highest amounts of points gets a strike. Oh. If a player gets all 3 strikes, they're eliminated from the tournament. The last player standing wins. So essentially, the goal of this game mode isn't to go out. Yeah. The goal is to have the lowest amount of points in your hand at any time. This is actually similar to dropout mode, but this time a player gets eliminated after 3 strikes instead of getting eliminated after the highest scoring hand just once. Okay. So we got like yeah, so it's like a variant of dropout mode, like very similar to dropout mode, but a different strike system, a different live system, and it would be a way to include Super Light 2000 Uno PS2 Japan. um, by the way, Orange and Wario, please keep this document as is. Because I'm gonna have to go back into all my documents and make a bunch of edits and stuff like that after the stream and after I cover the whole document and whatever. So yeah, let's do it. Let's get Super Light 2000 Uno PS2 Japan in the amalgam right now. And we'll call it that. Um, yeah, so this is it here. The last player standing wins. I like it. Let's just do it. Let's do it right now. Alternative game modes. New game mode getting added. 17 game modes are going to have now. And we're going to call this Super Light 2000 Uno. No, we're just going to call it Super Light 2000 mode. Super Light 2000 mode. Control Shift V. Oh! Oh, that's funny. Yeah. It's all coming together. Boom. We did it. Because you have dropout, you could modify dropout to have the numbers of no. Let's just have all the game modes in, assuming they were made at a time when it didn't matter. Let's just add it. Why not? You know, we can have the two game modes we can have the similar game modes next to each other, and we can have them categorized like, oh, these are team modes, and these are like this, and like I'm gonna format it so nice, and it's gonna be so cool. Bro forgot to shift V. I did shift V. It pasted in like that. I'm sorry. All right, what do we got here? Uno McDonald's 2022 Japan, the Wild McDonald's. This was already added as the party game symbol, but its implementation wasn't accurate. Thus, it needs to be updated, changed to be corrected. Okay, here we go. Here is a more accurate description. Wait, what is... Okay, I need to find party games. Party games. Okay. Oh. So what's going on with it? This is a wild card with only 2 color options. When you play this card, choose a color, then scrap all cards of that color on top of this card. If you don't have any cards of the chosen color, then no cards get scrapped and this card remains on top of the discard pile. Oh, yeah. Despite this not working like a wild card, the original game's manual does describe it as wild. It doesn't look like one. Yeah, it looks like a double color discard all. That's what it looks like. A wild where only 2 colors are available. Okay, so yeah. No, yeah. So this is just, yeah. So it's a wild card. Yeah. So party games. I might just delete that description and replace it with the new one. I'm gonna write down party games in my phone to make that change, to make it into a wild card instead of a whatever. And so I'll have to add that to my wild card document later. I'm just gonna Control Shift V this stuff because why not? Control Shift V. Do you see how I did Control Shift V, and it did that still? I want y'all to notice that. It's funny. It's just because of the indents on the other document, but it's fine. It's not like this is taking up my time like this. This is nothing to me. Bing. All right, there we go. So party games is updated. Gonna have that there. Oh, I need to change. Yeah, I need to change the implementation guide on it as well. Number 69. Oh no, number 69 on card adding guide. Yeah. One wild card. There we go. There we go. Fixed. Control Shift V harder. Oh yeah, no, it's the wild party game symbol, not the regular party game symbol. So true. What am I thinking? This is the wild party game symbol. Promoted. Wild card slap, you could say. Okay, so all right, we have orange in the doc. Orange in the document. Woo. Uno Braille. This edition has been placed in the physically cannot be added section despite actually being the originator of the card check rule. Oh. Thus, it should be moved out of physically cannot be added. Yes, ma'am. Let's do that. Let's get Braille up in here. Rest in peace, Uno McDonald's 2007, Uno Xbox 360 Live, Uno Master, and Uno Nothing But Paper. Let's put Uno Braille in the editions list now. Boink, boink, like this. There we go. Easy one. It also has this additional rule, though I suppose it is optional to add, especially since it doesn't do much. Whenever you play a card, you must state the name of the card you are playing as you play it. I'm not going to do that one. I mean, Uno Braille is already represented now, but I don't think that is entirely necessary. Would that conflict with... No, it can't be like that. We can't have this, because we have cards in the game that are all about, like, being silent and stuff, you know? So, like, I don't think that... I don't know. I think it'd be too. It would break like those curses immediately, and it's not truly necessary. I don't think. Assuming if people have eyes. God. Up next we got we got Radica Uno 360, not to be confused with Radica Color Screen or the Xbox 360 versions. Oh Jesus Christ. This edition was missed when finishing phase 1. This is a device that you can rotate to select 4 states, each corresponding to a different discard pile. So there's 4 discard piles. It is single player and you are playing to get a high score. You start with a 108 card deck, 4 of them being placed to start a discard pile each. You are shown the top card of the deck at all times. You select discard piles. You rotate the device clockwise. You lose 5 points for rotating the wrong way. The start of your turn. What is happening? So this is just like it's a handheld game that's different, but it has Uno branding on it. You attempt to play in the wrong pile. You can't. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Do you have this? Orange, like, do you have this handheld game? Like, how do you have this? Oh, there's so much research here. Okay, whenever a card enters a discard pile, you gain points. Oh gosh, could this be another new game mode? Oh, no way. High scores for this. What? Dude, what would this even mean? Oh, you just have the manual, it's all in there. Oh, that's that's funny. So, okay. So the point of this game mode. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Okay, so here's I think this is the real question. Does this turn into a new game mode, or alternatively, do I include the colored bomb card literally? Like for real. Like so like imagine the colored bomb as a new action card type. So you play this card on a matching. You may only play this card on a discard pile that matches by color, so you wouldn't be able to match by number or bomb or whatever. And then if you were unable to play this card, so it's like you draw it. Like so, okay, imagine like it's like the card is like when you draw this, it's like you need to discard this next turn or you lose 20 points, basically. Like that's kind of the gimmick of the card. Maybe that could be cool. Like something like that. And then there's oh yeah, look at this. So there's colored discard twos. Huh. And then a wild discard four. Huh. No, these just seem like fun cards. I don't know about this game mode specifically, but like I feel like these cards could just be implemented like this. I think this seems like the like yeah, like this one um the bomb and the wild discard 4. Wild discard 4, discard 2 and the bomb. I think like these 3 representing this like really wacky way to play Uno. Like this is just not an Uno game. I mean like it is an Uno game, but like you're playing by yourself and you're playing on this weird thing that you got to rotate. This is a true tried and true bug here, but like these card mechanics that seems more than efficient, uh, than sufficient because there's three of them. There's three of them, and they can all do things. So yeah, this one is just immediately discard two on top of this card. This one is wild, and then you discard four on top of it. Um. Oh no! Wait. Oh. Whoa! Oh, that's so cool. Wait. You play. You can play any card on. You can play. Yeah. On play, discard a card from the top of the draw pile on each pile. So that's like an implementation of the having four discard piles thing because you would play one on each. That's so neat. The game mode isn't super built for a physical medium. The bomb is back. So true. So true, bestie. See, we try and kill Uno Rabbids and it comes right back. So, yeah. All right, let's add it. Let's add it right now. Let's get so we got Radica Uno 360. It's getting added. Uno wait. I'm it's Radica colon Uno 360. Oh my gosh. Radica colon Uno 360. Yikes. Yeah, let's do this. Let's take these. Oh, Orange, you are actively editing the document. I see you. I see you. So back going into new symbols here. Um, Control Shift V. Discard two symbol. Discard two symbol here. Why did that not capitalize? Discard two cards on top of this card. Yep, easy. Boom. And now let's get the wild discard four in here because those two are thematically the same. I mean, thematically very similar. Control Shift V. There we go. Nice. Also, general rules for point penalties, maybe. I don't know if it's necessary. It seems like there's a lot of contrived ways to lose points. I mean, not contrived, but just like a lot of random ways to lose points. I don't know if that really has much of a place in this game. And then let's get the bomb in here too. The bomb. Um, Bomb symbol. Yeah. And I like the losing 20 points from the bomb. I think that's a better way to implement the points interfering of this version than oh no. You didn't see that. You didn't see me do that. Let's do that. Okay, symbol. There we go. So yeah. No, that's a huge addition. I like it. I'm so baffled that I missed it. That's so cool. Yeah, I can remove that. I can remove this. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Boink. There we go. Yeah. So I'm not going to do anything with the game mode. I'm not going to do anything else with the points. I think that 3 cards of representation is more than the majority of versions get. So you know what? Boom. It's going in. Here we go. Moving on. Uno Friends. Orange, did you just delete your own name? Oh my gosh. This edition originally had an unknown card art mechanic at the time, causing it to be reworked altogether, but now it is fully known. Okay, in the amalgam, it was added. Roll the d6. Blah, blah, blah. The original, the one where you draw, would have you select a character from a list of characters, and the next player would draw cards until they got a card of that character. And since we know the sets, here is the official effect without the cam. Ah, haha, aha. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right about this. I believe that this was just a byproduct of the way things were handled in the series earlier to avoid cluttering effects to make them interact with now unthemed cards. You're right. This seems no longer to be the standard. You're right, as there are plenty of effects with also that also predominantly prominently feature certain cards by now. Oh my gosh, no way. You compiled. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you thought of everything, Orange. What is this? There are also many cards. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Can't see worry about the amount of text. Okay, so yeah. No, Orange very very good and comprehensive. Let's fix the one where you draw. You know what you're talking about, clearly. You know my own document better than me. The one where you draw. So yeah, right here. We're just gonna replace it straight up. Oh, whoops. Control Shift V. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if we do this, and then we do this. Aha! Yes. Can I? Yes, I can. All right. Awesome. Boink, boink, boink. There we go. Also, what is this doing here? Leave. All right, I'm gonna have to. You will unfortunately have to change the D6 graphic on the card, though. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The one where you draw effect symbol to. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. I can change this symbol, no problem. Um, yeah. Thanks for the check, Orange. Sorry to cut in with my own comment. Hello, Wario. But we got 6 group sets here. What if the theming were the 6 noble gases? That would fit in the science theme very well, and they'd all be balanced. Oh, maybe. That does sound fun. I agree, Orange. No, yeah, that might be something. I'll see. When it comes time for me to. Man, actually, hold on. What do I have it as right? What do I have it named as right now? The the shoot, I don't have my hard drive plugged in to my laptop. I can't check to see what I have it named right now. That's fine. I'll check it later. No, I'll definitely consider that renaming though. That's pretty good. Something with a die, or was it? Oh, was it date with a die? Is that what it was? Hold on, I'm pulling it up. I can search my document. Command F date with a die. Was it date with a die? Yep. Wait, no. No, it's not date with a die. It's not that. I thought it was, but no, that's a different one. I'm thinking of something else. Whatever. I'll I'll figure it out later. Yeah, I'll make a decision on what I want to name it later. I'm not focusing on that right now. I'm focusing on fixing stuff. No, but I do like the idea though. Keep this here. Keep this idea here so I can see it again later. Uno Mickey Mouse and Friends 2017 regarding the Pick a Pal card. I'm pretty sure the rebranded wild card is already designed, but with the effect being another one of those choose one of these 6 sets, the similar theming of more noble gases. Maybe. Yeah, no, maybe we could have some theming there. Um do I think I remember what I named that one. Hold on. I'm searching my wild document right now. Oh my gosh, my document is too big. Yeah. So right now, I currently have the Pick-a-Pal card rebranded to a card called Final Reel, I believe is what it's called. I think I'm looking at the right effect. Oh wait, no, that's different. That's the stupid Disney 100 one, isn't it? I almost had it. I almost had it. No, I'll decide on that later. It's definitely open to being uh like changed for sure though. Nothing is final until the cards are printed. That's what I say. Um, dubious drink. The friends card was dubious drink. No way! Coming in clutch with with the dubious drink. Dubious dubious. Ah, my my document is lagging on my end, not on the stream. Um, dubious. Oh yeah, so it's a drink. It's not even a die. Not even a die effect, so I don't even have to change the icon. That's pretty cool. Nice. It's just a cup of coffee. Hey, less work for me. All right. Yeah. I'll keep this in mind though. Moving on to Uno Color Screen. To best represent the unchallengeable Wild Draw 4 from this version, its rule needs to clearly state that you cannot play this card if you have a card that matches one of the discard piles. Oh. Yeah, ooh, ah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so it needs to be a required rule that you can't just play this. You have to play this in a valid place. The wild unchallengeable draw 4. Um um so I'm just going to put this card must be triggered. Not tr Oh my gosh, I'm in my brain rot of that's how much I've been working on the other cards, the real cards. This card must be played on a valid station. Boom. Fixed, I think. Challenging as a whole needs more comprehensive documentation that's in progress. Perchance. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Did I add? Didn't I put a lot of what? I mean, I put a good chunk of challenging in the base rules here, right? Yeah. Any wild card that has the potential to or forces one or more players to draw any amount of cards is considered a challengeable card. Only the player after a player who plays a wild draw effect card can challenge the legality of the play. Bleebity bleebity. There's a lot of info here. That seems pretty thorough to me. But we'll see. We'll see. Playtesting will definitely reveal some stuff as well. Um, okay, Uno Show 'em No Mercy expansion pack. What's going on with this? The Mercy side should not be tied to your turn when you are eliminated. Despite the manual saying that you use them on your turn at the start, the Mercy side of the coin does allow you to use it even if you would have been knocked out. And since draw cards always skip you as phrase, you should never even be able to use them on your turn. Ah, right. That's so funny. I love Mattel. What did I name this? Mercy coin or something? Yeah, the Mercy and No Mercy coin. Um you can only use the No Mercy side on your turn. I lost my place. the no mercy side on your turn, while the mercy side can be used anytime, effectively, because it's just whenever you would get dunked on for real. So yep, fixed, absolutely fixed. It is a little vague in the document. Yeah. That is not what I meant. This is just a Mattel not being specific enough, which has happened so much, by the way. I'm not a fan of how Mattel words some things sometimes, and that might be part of the reason why some of these things have happened like this, where I've written it ever so slightly wrong in the document. I remind me if there. I need to tell you guys about the Sinestro card at some point. It's really funny. Up next, Uno Flip. Reworked, so feel free to skip. Oh, how generous. The flip effect should also flip the draw and discard piles. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Oh god, there's 53. Where's the flip symbol? Flip symbol. All players must flip their entire hand over to the reverse side. Yeah, and you know, as tedious as it may be, let's flip the draw pile and the stations as well. Flip the draw pile. There we go. Wait, wasn't this already in the rules? I don't know. Oh no, that is the literal worst part of Uno Flip. It may be a bit harder. Yeah, but you guys signed up for this. You guys signed up for Chema cards, so I don't want to hear any complaining. Or just house rule it out. I don't know. Okay, what is going on here? Sheesh. Okay. Okay, so this is the original Uno spin here. The spin cards should take up the turn of the next player, meaning they would not be taking any other action on their turn. Okay. Yes. All right, let's get to the swirly modifier. The OG. Uh this counts as your one turn action. There we go. We got that there. So it also has some of its table wrong and should be changed to a D10 with the last outcome being a reroll. Oh my gosh, this was so early in the project. I remember this. I remember I combined the I combined the thing with the stuff in it. Yeah, I combined multiple whatevers. Oh gosh. Duh. Orange doesn't like the reworks you did and wants more accuracy, I think. Yeah, I understand that, and also like this makes so much sense to change back to how it originally was, because I was so dead set on having this be functional with a D8 instead of a D10. But now that the D10 is in the game and we have a full dice set and stuff, it just makes sense to have the last one be reroll or whatever. So, anyway, so discard number symbol. This one down here. What's the discard? You must choose to discard cards of a number currently in your hand. Oh, but you can keep any of them. Okay, so discard all but two. Discard. the discard number. You may discard any cards in your hand of any one number. Yep. Like that. Yep. Okay, so then, and then discard color should be specified that you must choose currently in your hand, and you get to keep any of them. Yep. Yeah. So, okay. Currently in your hand. Yeah, it says in your hand. It says in your hand. Right there. I don't need to say currently because the current situation is that you are playing the card. So okay, so the what am I doing? Uh, discard color. Discard color, and Chivy says choose a discard color currently in your hand, and that you choose which ones to discard. Yeah, so it's the same thing. It's the same thing with the where is it? Oh, but discard color. Oh my gosh! Please stop texting me. I literally thought I silenced my phone. The number you choose needs to be currently in your hand. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, though. Any cards in your any cards in your hand of any one number in your hand. Silly. It's so silly. This is the stuff that, of course, I would miss it. You know, of course, I would miss that. I need to have a sip of Gatorade. Oh, Frost Glacier Cherry. I was going to ask this, but since you mentioned you might be able to buy shiny cards, will that come with a shinier, fancier dice? I don't know. Maybe. We're going to be here for a long while. No kidding! Well, look, we're on page 21 of 80 something, right? So, and I still got 40 minutes. We're gonna be fine. I'm gonna do this. I might even stream again. I'm gonna stream again so soon. For real. Um, oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is a different one. I mean, like, this discard color symbol. Yeah, this is just different. This is actually just different. So, I'm gonna have to replace this. Well, not replace it necessarily. Discard color. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, discard color. I'm gonna make a new effect. It'll be discard color swirly. Let's do that. So discard color swirly, and then let's take discard color, the OG discard color, put it in here. At, under here, discard color swirly. So, and then we need to specify you may discard all cards in your hand that match the color or colors Yeah. Yeah, so you need to pick a color that you have specifically. Oh my gosh, I lost my place. Um Swirly. EBDB. Didn't expect these to even be edited at the start. Watching this, it's fine, y'all. I'm so much more into this compared to the art streams. Really, man. I mean, this is still fun to do because I still get to make progress on stuff. Um, Discard color swirly card. Um, you may discard any cards in your hand. Any cards. Yeah, so like that. Okay. Um, and you get to keep any of them. Yep. Okay. We are quite the nerds, potentially. So true. Draw color should be removed. Oh, you're right. Yep, no, you're so right about that. So draw color is gone there. And then the war symbol. Uh it is not necessary to rework this due to the rule that nullifies impossible interactions. Oh, yeah, so we don't need this clause anymore. That's a good catch. Man, I never would have caught that one, especially since that's not part of it anymore. Um so what are the in the event, yeah, it's this sentence. So it's a in the event that there be this one. Boink, gone. So that is present in other warlike effects, but just not in this one, I guess. And now it doesn't need to be, thanks to the funny haha moment. Also, players must use their highest value card, and it must be a color. Really? Okay. Highest value number card. Hold on. You put the effect down here for a reason. It's color. Oh my gosh. Ah, I just got it wrong. I just got it wrong. This is why I asked you guys to do this. All players must pick the highest color card. Must pick. Wow. What a catch. What an actual catch right there. Uno's spin symbol should be discard instead of play. Really? Oh, yeah, discard. Yep. Good catch. And then Uno's draw until red and then draw until blue. Yes. Okay, so we got draw until red. Draw until blue. So these ones are special, so they just draw until you get a blue card or until you get a red card. So they're just gonna get added right underneath. Draw until red. Draw until red symbol. And then so what's what do you where the it's just called draw red. That's pretty funny. Draw, yeah, that's just draw until you get a red card. And then there's the same exact thing, but it's draw until you get a blue card. This is all for one effect, by the way. Draw until blue. I should just rename these to just draw red and draw blue, because that's what they are, right? I mean, Draw red, draw blue, draw until you get a blue card. I'm sure that might be a little bit repetitive, but it's fine. My favorite ASMR YouTuber. I'm gonna slap the microphone. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. You do not reveal cards. Yeah, noted. Yeah, we knew that one already. That doesn't need to be even need to be done. Talked about, addressed. All right, Uno BTS reworked, so feel free to skip. All right. The dancing effect should not be an ongoing effect and should instead stop the game to make you dance. Oh, you're so correct. No, no, you're just right. Dance. Dancing symbol. What should I do instead though? Should it just be like do like a lengthy dance routine? Perform a lengthy dance routine or draw 3? Because I already have the clause in the rules that's like, oh, it's up to the players to decide when some effects end due to how subjective they are. This is nice and vague. So, like, people can decide what dance routine they want to do. Lengthy is unnecessary, in my opinion. But, like, how long is a BTS dance routine? Yeah, no, you're probably right. Do a dancey dance. Do a dance routine or draw 3. Let's keep it simple. Let's eliminate words whenever possible. Uno triple play reworked, so feel free to skip. Feel free to skip. This effect does not reshuffle the discard pile into the draw pile, so this portion should be removed. What card is this? Orange, what card is this? Oh, it's the wild clear card. Oh, it's the wild clear card. When you play this card, take the discard pile. It's also not really required as a rework either, I guess, since yeah. Yeah. It's the clear card, thanks, Orange. Can tell how delayed we are here. When you play, yeah, so I can just take that whole sentence out. I mean, that's cool if so. What does the rest of the effect look like? Oh my gosh, wait, I need to be making notes of all this. I actually what did I not oops. What did I not make notes of? Oh yeah, BTS dance, swirly, uh the flip symbol. I haven't touched the mercy coin yet, so I don't gotta worry about that. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yep. Okay, we're fine. All right, so clear. So this can be deleted here. Boom, it's gone. Yeah, why not? That makes it simpler. So cool. I like it. Bro has not been taking notes. So true. uh Bro is not ready for the self-inflicted pop quiz. Real. Yeah, so that's the clear. We got the clear out of here. Okay. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time and we're on page 24. Oh my gosh. And if I goof anything up in this stream, Wario and Orange, you should just edit this document to like put it at the very top of the document or something so that I see it. I don't know. The nothing symbol right below the item box should be removed. It is a byproduct of an overwritten rework which is no longer relevant. Yes, so true. Item box. Where's item box? Here it is, down here. Oh, it's gone. Wait. It's actually gone. Huh? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Huh? What? I got rid of that, I guess? The skip everyone is actually a free turn? Skip everyone. Okay, yeah, so that turns into free turn. I could just put take another turn here, actually, because that's probably what it'll end up being on the final card, or something similar to it. Take another turn. Mistake time. Yeah. Yeah, real. So then we got draw 2 is not really the same as drawing 2 cards, so there should just be a bob-omb effect where it says you, the user, draw 2 cards. Or it just could be, wait, so where to... Oh, below the table. Oh, there's a nothing... Ah! Oh, there we go. See, I probably would have seen that, but I just didn't see it quite yet. Thank you. So drawing 2 is not quite the same. What bob-omb, it's the bob-omb one. So oh yeah, it's not the symbol. So it's just draw 2 cards instead. It's just you drawing 2 cards because you're selecting it. So you just draw 2 cards. I'm just going to have that there instead. The rest is reworked. Okay. The item box first discards the top card there. Well, oh geez. Oh geez. Oh, what's this one? This is the item box in general. Oh boy. Man, this is what I get for making a game with thousands of effects in it. Draw red and draw blue should both have or a wild card clause in them? Really? No way. Wait, hold on. We're taking a break from the item box. What the heck? Or a wild card? Oh, that's crazy. It does. Oh my gosh. So I do need to add that. A red card or a wild card. Yep. Good catch. Wow. You asked us for this? It's true, I did. Petition to change the title to Mistakification Time. Thanks for the $2 zombie. Oh, this is going so well. Man, imagine if I hadn't been delayed 2 hours by my doctor's appointment. We might have been able to do something. Get maybe halfway through the doc. Uh-huh. So, oh yeah, back to the item box. cam actually always corresponds directly to the color property of the card, so it should just trigger all effects corresponding to the card's color, and the effects should be listed in order this way. Well, the amalgam did choose to add more colors. This would just simply not trigger any effects in any cards with several colors. Oh, so this is why I did this, right? Because there are more colors. Yeah. Now I think I might keep that part as is. Just because I think it would allow for less things to be on the card. It would be a little bit simpler to read. Just not having extra clause that's like, oh, if you play this on a beep 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 boop bop, and then like it doesn't, do anything. I think it's a better that fair enough. But it should still discard it. Discards the. Oh, ooh, yeah, no, you're right. So it just does that no matter what. That's pretty funny. So you play the item box card, and it just instantly discards a top card of the draw pile. No, you're right. That's funny. I mean, it's just a part of its functionality. Yeah. No, I think you're right. Um. Da, da, da. Take the top card of the. Oh, I definitely know how to spell immediately. That's so funny because it doesn't really do anything. Like it's just funny, and I like it, and it's more accurate that way too. I like it. I like it. Let's have that. And there's the wild item box. Boom. We're on page 25. This is crazy. Uno the Office reworked, so feel free to skip. Kevin's famous chili has a portion which should be removed. Your hand may become disorganized. Oh yeah. So this actually has a really good reason. So I actually reworked this. So it's like, yeah, I put this clause in here because um this is a thing that prevents forced memorization. So like, if it didn't have this clause, and then you like dropped your hand super clumsily, and it's like, whoa, it's everywhere, and you don't remember which cards you had, right, in your hand, like what face they were in, or like if you didn't have every card of yours memorized, basically, yeah, then it would basically just be like, a forced memorization thing, which I'm kind of not all about. That is why it says you can feel free to skip. I know. I'm just explaining it. I'm just explaining it for the chatters at home. I will be skipping it. I won't be changing it, but I'm just explaining it. That one will go unchanged. Do you have any plans to release a digital version of the game alongside with the physical version? No. Um, I mean, like, the physical version will come first, for sure. They definitely won't release at the same time. But the only digital version that I personally will be making is the tabletop simulator port. Um, any other thing would have to be fan made. Because I don't know how to code. This is so much fun. Beach episode stream. Yo, let's get Elixir and Arma at the beach together. Let's see what happens. What is the question marks? You can't just say perchance type beat. I for real do not know what the reason for this rule is, but I guess this would be based off of Ubisoft's jump in house rule. The patience rule. No, the patience rule has a basis. It does. It has a basis somewhere. I'm on a need to know basis. Hold on, wait. Let me. I'm going into my laptop now. I'm control effing in my original scripts actually. I'm gonna find the basis, Orange. Don't worry. If it doesn't have a basis, then like I have been hallucinating. It's that simple. Oh, whoops. Wrong document. I opened the wrong document. So if I go into my scripts and um if I go into my scripts and I just command F the patience rule real quick, because I'm pretty sure I'll find it in here. Patience. Okay, so what do we got? I'm looking, I'm reading. It's from Dose, supposedly. I'm reading my script and I'm pretty sure it's from Dose in some capacity. I think it's like I don't know, Dose's version of jumping in or something like that. Like because like in my scripts, this is like super early in the series, by the way, so I guess this still could be wrong, but I don't know for sure. But I don't know. It seems kind of legit to me. So I talk about Dose. It's the 15th edition, so this is second episode, I'm guessing. Um, so I added, I said I like first we got a couple new game rules from Dose. The first of which is the sum rule, so that's where the sum rule comes from. Blah blah blah. And then the next one I'm talking about is the patience rule. So then it goes and it talks about the patience rule, and then I talk about the card mechanics. So yeah, it's from Dose, probably Dose first edition. If it's inaccurate to Dose first edition, feel free to change that again. Yeah. Is it just me or is Luke really quiet? No way. I literally I have I have my mic turned up all the way. I checked before I started the stream. Maybe I'm naive to try and code it. It should be easy. Wait, are we not code we're not coding we're not coding the amalgam, are we? Good luck. That's all I can say. I can barely hear him and my volume is really? What the heck? It's accurate. Some people are saying it's accurate from Dose, which is good. That's good because yeah, that's just less work for me if that's the case. I hear you just fine. He's a little low for me. All right. Time to go into my computer's. Oh, whoops. Time to go into my computer's settings again. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean it. Time to go into my computer's settings again. I'm going to look at my microphone. If it keeps defaulting like every time I turn on my computer. Oh my god, wait, it did. Okay, I just turned my microphone volume up to 100. um I too can barely hear him. Okay, so literally I think my microphone like either every time I disconnect my microphone, or either that or every time um every time I turn off my computer, my microphone settings reset. Sorry. Maybe I should have given you a volume warning, but okay. All right. Cool. Good to know. Noticeable difference. Funny. All right. I'm going to move on from this. We'll probably only have time for a couple more things here. Um Oh wait, is orange up here highlighting this? Oh, yep. Oh. Orange is jumping around. We'll see. Zombie, thank you for the $2. I can hear you now. Thanks, Chief. Yeah, we got like 12 minutes, so you're gonna get like you're gonna get 12 minutes of this. Next time I'll have to change my volume at the very start of stream, I guess. Moving on to Uno Boost here. Your turn should actually be skipped, and wildcards are not a part of this list, so the parts in red should be removed from the boosting rule. So it's okay, yeah. Ah, okay. So okay, wait, yeah. The boosting rule. Oops. Boost. Oh no. Boost bar. At the start of your turn. So it's this that goes away. If someone plays any of these like that. Also, it should be noted that you can buy a card from the boost bar on your turn plainly, not just as a response to the previous player. Ah, yeah. Boost cards can also be purchased at any time. Anytime. Boom. Looked for the strike through awkwardly and didn't find it in the menu. It's awesome. Very cool. I like it. Oh wait, no, yeah, it's just on your turn. Just on your turn, not at any time. Anytime during your oh my gosh, I'm so good at spelling. This is so cool. Anytime during your turn. Normally, I think I need to read the rules doc or rewatch the videos again because I forgot about quite a lot of these. uh, Also, since this affects a draw 2 and a wild draw 4, shouldn't it be all draw cards? Oh, should it? I don't know, man. I don't know. See, it's hard to know developers' intent in that case because they never intended for the game to be like this, but I'm just gonna say let's leave it. Is it how you did it for the superstar and the yeah. I know. I've changed. I've changed the. It sucks because well, because with those cards anyway, it seems like the intent of it is like obviously in this case I cannot read the minds of the developers, but like it seems like that card was just there to reflect or counter or block like the super powerful draw effect. So like logically, it's like, oh, like if it can block this, why can't it block this, sort of thing. But with the boost bar, it's like this is kind of different where it's like if it affects draw 2 and draw 4, but it also does the skip as well. It counters the skip. So it's like it's listing 3 specific attributes that are all very different and not just like, like this protects you from drawing cards. I don't know. It's this. Luke is turning into a rabbit in real time. uh, I don't think so. I think we should just keep this. I think we should just keep this as is, and you can hate me for it later, okay? But like this is a can of worms I just don't feel like opening, and I don't want to like have to go back to all of the different versions with things like that and be like, okay, what do you think the intent was for this? I don't I don't care. It does I don't think it really matters either. I mean, it does matter, but I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I'm just gonna move on. Instead of discarding, it would perhaps be more accurate to say they are dissipated, just like Uno Tipo and No Mercy, placed aside and put back into the draw pile when it is reshuffled. This would make it so that the top cards of discard pile aren't changed, much like how they aren't changed in Boost. Oh. Oh. Oh, so they're placed aside. So the boost cards could be put aside. Hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. So you would by selling a card, kind of, from your hand by placing it like that. I think that's probably better. The same keyword. Yeah, no, I might the same keyword also does exist for Tipo. Yeah, I might have to make a keyword for that, like a keyword specifically for removing a card from the game or deleting it, but I don't know if it comes up enough for it to be necessary. It could just be simpler overall to just say like set the card off to the side or like remove it from the game or whatever it is. Um I don't know. I'll decide. I'll decide when I get there. But like, if it shows up like less than 5 times, I don't know if it's really necessary. Um. Anyway, moving on. Um. Uno Minecraft. Despite the interaction with other creeper cards not being mentioned due to them not existing, I believe that it would be representative of this edition to say that any cards drawn to creeper don't trigger any of their own when drawn effects. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong. Maybe I should just add that. I mean, they're really, when you compare it to the like when triggered effects, there are really not that many when drawn effects. So like if this had the opportunity to do that, I think it'd be pretty funny. Um but ultimately I don't think it'll happen very much, but you know what? I will put it in there. Let's do it. Let's put that in here. Um any when drawn effects. Okay. Isn't there only just two such cards? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That's a good one. I like that. I like that little interaction. It could do something. Pretty unlikely, but could do something. Uh so Uno Wild Tiles and Ono 99. Okay. Uno Wild Tiles has a tough tile that can't be played, and while it was originally excluded for being a duplicate of Ono 99, Ono 99's Ono 99's Ono 99, the Ono 99 card has a value of 99, whereas tough tile doesn't. This situation is similar to Sorting Hats, as it had both of its cards added, so it's only natural it gets the same treatment. Yeah, no, you might be on to something there. Yeah. Yeah, I might just put the 99 symbol on I might just put the 99 symbol on stuff. I need to I have not been taking notes of Creeper needs to be updated. Um that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And then we got the yeah, the Mario the item box. And yeah, but I have that. Okay, so um yeah, no, you're right. You're right about that. I think I'll just add I'll have another card in the game that it has that symbol but it doesn't have the 99 number on it. That just seems legit to me. Um oh no, 99 duplicate. No number. Writing that down as well. There are actually 6 when drawn cards. Wow. So what's 6 out of like over 1,000? What are the odds? Or whatever. Um yeah. No, I'll make this change. Um I'll make this change when I yeah, later. This is an off-screen change I'll have to make cuz this deals with my real cards. Okay. So, I am in fact going to have to end stream now. So we're ending here at Uno Flex. I am sorry that I did not get to do more American healthcare insert derogatory thing about them here. But I will be continuing this in the very near future. I want to get through this whole document very soon because this is basically my next step in my development process. Like just making sure that everything is right and like proper. So like going through this document is a big part of that, and that's why I've been like proofreading stuff. Um, recently, like of the cards that I've already made, like I've been doing all that, and this is just another part of proofreading, basically. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry I was not able to be here earlier and stream for longer, but like I said, we're gonna be doing this more very soon. Thank you very much, Orange and Wario, again for making this document for me. I look forward to reading through the rest of it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.